A very happy new year to all of you. This is actually the second video of this year. I have already posted a compilation of clips about, explaining the things which happened last month about CA and NRC. So if you're still unclear, go and watch it. So have you guys watched season 2 of You on Netflix? I was so eagerly waiting for season 2, and boy oh boy, did it actually live to my expectations or did it disappoint me? If you want to know the verdict, keep watching this video. Hello everyone, this is Cal, your pal, aka Kalpita Naidu, and today I'm going to give you guys I cannot actually give a spoiler free review of this one because I have to talk about it. So if you have still not watched it, I think in short I would say just go and watch it. Now why you should watch it, I'll tell you guys as I talk further about it. I would have loved to actually give a spoiler free review, but I cannot do that because I have to talk about the last episode of this series. So yes, there will be spoilers. I'm sorry. I try to always give a spoiler free review, but this time, sorry. So for those of you who have watched season 1, you all know that in the last episode he decides to leave the town, okay? And so yeah, in this season, in the beginning itself, we come to know that he is trying to hide his original identity and come up with a fake name and fake ID and stuff to escape his past. And from the beginning he's trying to say that okay, he is going to be a new Joe and new me and not repeat. I'm so sorry guys, there's so much of renovation going on. I think I should buy that mic. Yeah, this month I'm buying it very soon. I hope it will help. It's quite reasonable and I should, because there's going to be a lot of noise in the coming months. So yes, he is trying to, convince himself he's not going to be this old possessive Joe, this old murderous Joe, and he's going to get rid of the old ways. But we all know Joe's actual nature. He is a stalker. He is a liar. He's a hypocrite. That's what we come to know in this series. We also get a glimpse of his past, where we try to understand why he is the way he is. He has had a really troubled childhood, and that also makes him protective of kids. So if you remember in the season 1, he tried to protect Paco, and in this season he immediately feels a need to protect Ellie. So he feels that he needs to be protective of people whom he loves, or especially people around him. So he will try to justify anything, like including murder. He'll go to any lengths to protect people he cares about, and that can also include like murdering people, teaching them a lesson, keeping such people away from these people. So yeah. So firstly, of course, if I have to compare season 1 and season 2, I would say yes, season 1 was really good. I kind of enjoyed it, and it was very cut to cut, like okay, this is how he is, go to any lengths to do whatever for Beck. But season 2 I feel is layered. It gives like a glimpse of like Joe's past and his childhood, and of course in the later episodes it's almost like a roller coaster, okay? Because there's so much happening, and I'm like, there's a lot of times I was like, oh my god, what have you done, Joe? What have you done? And like he is definitely not going to change. He needs like, I don't think so, therapy also might help this guy. So in this season, Joe's love interest is Love, okay, and she seems pretty cute initially. Definitely brokenhearted and everything, but she really wants Joe. Okay, she is definitely manipulative, and so we all know that Joe is a stalker. He can be manipulative. He is smart and well read and behaves like a charmer. And if you actually see his face, no one would be like, oh, he's such a cute boy. You know, that's what you actually feel when you see his face. And initially I was like, oh god, like, you know, he is again going to target this woman. What is he going to do? What if he murders? It's like, you know, he doesn't deserve love. That's what I felt. Okay. And there was a scene where he murders this guy, this really someone like a mafia. Okay, and the way he chops the body into pieces, that was overlapped with love chopping some kind of red meat, I think. It was brilliantly done, to be honest, because probably the writers were trying to show us something, you know, about Love's character. But for someone like a vegetarian like me, I felt disgusted watching it. But it was really brilliantly done, I would say. Another scene I remember is when Joe goes to meet Love's parents for the first time, and there's some kind of it's like a spiritual retreat. Okay, and there's a scene where Love tries, you know, there is this fake wolf kind of, you know, like a toy, something like a soft, no, it was not a soft toy, it was like a toy or a caricature. What was that? Whatever that was, it was a wolf thing. So, you know, just playfully she does like uh, she takes the wolf near his neck and does like something like that. She does. Okay, now while watching that, initially, of course, I was like, okay, she's just being playful. But as it progresses towards the end episode and what is revealed, the way she slits Delilah's, the building manager of the place where Joe stays, so the way she cuts her throat, and also during her childhood when she cuts the throat of the au pair to protect her brother, that's what she just justified it. So yeah, she probably has a penchant for cutting people's throat. That is a signature probably. And I'll tell you how she enjoys it. Okay, because there is a scene when Love discovers this storage unit. Yes, there is a storage unit. And that box, remember, where Beck was kept back in New York? There is something like that in LA too. So when she discovers that, she actually devours the way he has built that sort of cage, like that glass cage. And she also enjoys Beck's novel, and of course she guesses who must have murdered Beck. But you know, she enjoys it. It's like a sadistic pleasure she gets by knowing what Joe is capable of. And of course she feels that Joe is her soulmate because they both are the same, they both have sort of similar past, and she says that to him too. So Joe, on the other hand, is a hypocrite. And honestly, when I watched her say those words, I was like, yeah, these both are quite similar. And when you meet your match, it can be both delightful and scary at the same time. And that's what I guess Joe feels. First of all, he feels Love is nowhere close to the way he is. I think he feels like he's much better, okay? And he has done things to protect his loved ones or people around him. And he didn't want to kill Delilah. He really hates the fact that Love killed her. And he wanted to be this new person and actually let go of, you know, set her free, set Delilah free. So when Love actually explains all her backstory and the way she killed and all that, he kind of judges her. Okay, in fact, he's almost about to kill her, but she announces that she's pregnant, and that's the only reason probably he stops. Okay, Of course, towards the end, we see Joe is not happy. Okay, it's almost like he's just forced to be, in this compromised situation because of Love being pregnant. And towards the end, if you see, he is shown back to his old ways, checking out this married neighbor. Probably there was a wedding ring, right? Who is reading a book. Okay, so yeah, that's the third season. What, it's gonna be. Well, I think he'll try to stalk her, pursue her, but he has to be careful because Love is crazy. She's smart, she is instinctive, and she's desperate to have a family. Her idea of having a small family. And before, there is 40, there's 40, it's 40, it's 40 something. That's how it's pronounced. Yeah, that's a name of Love's brother, twin brother. So in the last episode, when he comes to know all this, and he's trying to kill Joe because he's trying to save her, his sister. So that time he says this to Love, that you'll be a terrible mother, which I'm sure Love doesn't believe in. She must be like, oh, this guy was crazy. Oh, and there is also Joe's ex, Candace, who did not actually die. She escapes. Yes, she escapes. Joe tried to bury her, and she doesn't die, so she finally escapes from there, and she even goes to the police station. But police officer, she says that to try to move on because there's no witness, because all sorts of things she says and tries. She tells her to kind of forget and start a new life. But Candace is like, I will not let this motherfucker stay happy, and I will not let him go without punishing him. And of course, she follows him from definitely New York to LA. So Joe is kind of trying to keep her out of their life also. And unfortunately, Love only knows one thing. She's pretty clear. Whoever comes in the way of her having a happy family life with Joe, she will kill them. Whenever she feels threatened, that's what she does. That's what she did years ago with the au pair, and now she feels Delilah and Candace are obstacles, and she tries to remove them. Actually justifies it. Anyway, acting is amazing, especially of Love and Joe. Especially in the last episode, it was so satisfying to watch. Seriously, something is wrong with people like us who actually like this series. And of course, the writing is amazing. I'm so looking forward to season 3. I can't wait. I hope it comes out on Netflix soon. And let's see what he will be up to next. Okay. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know if you've watched the season 2 of You, and let me know how did you find it. And if you haven't watched it, I'm sorry for giving you all the spoilers, but I had to talk about it. So if you watch it, definitely let me know in the comments below how did you find this season. And please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. Thank you to all my subscribers. Please ask your family and friends to subscribe as well. If you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's bye bye from me. Take care.